Hello BookTube, Sarah here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am very unhappily joined by a rather large black cat. He came over here and was trying to eat the cord to my camera, so I thought, you know what, as punishment, I'm picking you up and putting you on the channel. Say hello, Beastly. Today's a Friday Reads. Happy Friday, everybody. Today is also St. Patrick's Day, and now I'm covered in black cat fur. Yeah, so that is my excuse to be able to wear my green lipstick that I got as part of the palette from Urban Decay for Christmas. Because I remember getting the palette and being like, when am I ever going to use green lipstick? But I found a reason. Don't know how long it's going to stay. I am going to bring the palette with me to work, but I like it. I wouldn't wear it all the time. It's just fun. So anyway, Friday Reads. Sorry, just let me adjust the camera here just a tad. Alright, that's better. Okay, so, a few things to talk about. Let's jump right into what I plan on reading this weekend. So, sorry, I am not prepared. I was distracted by the cat and immediately had to pick him up. So, the book that I literally just started last night, before I went to bed, I had finished another book, is actually A Fatal Affair by Marie Force. Marie Force is the featured author for the Triple RC Challenge for the month of March. This one is about, sorry, cattail. This one is about a woman, and she's a cop in DC, and he is a senator's aide. So it follows the two of them because the senator is murdered. Now that happens right in the first chapter, like within the first few pages. So I'm not giving any spoilers away. But I did look on Goodreads, and this entire series follows these same two characters, which I found very interesting. That's something you don't see a lot. Now, I know there's exceptions, like I just finished reading The Strawberry Shortcake Murder, which is the Hannah Swenson series, and that completely follows her. But with these more contemporary romance, romantic suspense type novels, each one generally focuses on a different group of characters. To follow the same two characters throughout the length of the series isn't as common, I find, in contemporary romance, or again, romantic suspense. So, like I said, I'm only about 2 chapters into this. So far I'm enjoying it. The writing's really good. This is my first Marie Force. I haven't read anything at all by her. But I think I picked this one up on like a Kindle Daily deal. And then when she came up as the featured author for March, immediately I knew that this was the one that I was going to be reading. So, this book shouldn't actually take me too long. I believe it's just under 300 pages. So if I get that done, which I should, and even if I don't, I'm having technical difficulties with my phone. My other plan, the other book I plan on reading, is a little novella, and it is Lucky Latte by Courtney Hunt. This is the 3rd book in the Cupid's Coffee Shop series. This is only a 44-page novella, so I should get this one done really quickly. But I really wanted to wait until this weekend to read it because it does sort of center around St. Patrick's Day with the whole lucky thing. So I think this one will be a lot of fun. I'm really, really enjoying this series, and I highly recommend that you check it out if you like contemporary romance. And, you know, they're just absolutely adorable, and I love them. So the other thing that I am currently listening to is a new audiobook. Now, before I get into the audiobook itself, I just wanted to kind of share with you guys a little bit. Sorry, it automatically starts as soon as you hit the thing. But anyway, story time, kids. As you guys know, I do listen to audiobooks quite often, or pretty much every day on my way to work. And I do have, or did have, a subscription to Audible. I actually canceled that subscription. The reason being is because I have decided, now you're going to hear this and you're going to think, well, what does that have to do with the other thing? But I've actually joined a gym. Sorry, cat fur. And I decided that I really needed to join a gym because I really need to get some more cardio. My cardiologist is highly recommending that I get more cardio in every day, get walking, try and walk as much as I can. And I thought if I join a gym, then that will kind of force me to go because now I'm paying for it, right? That's the theory. So let's see what happens. But the one I joined is actually one called Fit for Less, and they're here in Canada, and they're owned by Good Life, if you're in Canada as well. And they're like $10 a month. I'm not kidding. It's $4.99 every other week. And they don't have a lot of amenities. Is that the word I'm looking for? There's literally like no like fancy change rooms. There's no group classes. There's none of that fancy stuff. Essentially, it is literally, there's weight machines, there's cardio machines, treadmills, bikes, stationary bikes, stuff like that. So you pretty much go in and you do your own thing. There's no personal trainers. There's nothing. I mean, there's people there. There's the location that I joined, because it's in the city, is open 24 hours. And there's hours that it's not staffed. Now, I won't be going like at 2 o'clock in the morning, but I can go after I drop my husband off in the morning at 7 o'clock and go and get 45 minutes done on the treadmill, and then come home and still have plenty of time to get ready for work. So it works out really well for me because it's not far from where I live. And the bonus is I actually paid a little bit more, a little bit higher than that $4.99 a month. And I now have access to every single one of their gyms in Canada. So when we move, hopefully at the end of this year, I won't have to worry about changing gyms. Do you know what I mean? So that's a good thing. So what that has to do with audiobooks is that, yes, I could listen to music while I'm at the gym, you know, on my phone. That's fantastic. But my actual plan is, wouldn't it be great to get like an hour's worth of audiobook listening extra in every day while I'm on the treadmill? So that's what I did. So I canceled my Audible membership. Reason being, it's $14.95 a month US. You convert that to Canadian, it was just a little over. I think my last payment that came out was like $22 Canadian. That's for a single audiobook. That's for 1 credit. Now, I like Audible. I love the idea of Audible. I just can't afford it. If I'm going to be listening to audiobooks every day at the gym, it's going to get really expensive for me really quickly. And considering I'm now paying for a gym membership as well, I was trying to save money. So last Saturday, the Hubs and I actually went over to the library and I renewed my library card because it had expired. So now I have the Overdrive app on my phone, and I can listen to audiobooks for free. I know a lot of you are like, hello, we've known this for a while. Where have you been? But this is just awesome to me, and I'm so excited. So I'm currently listening to Animal Magnetism by Jill Shelvis. Sorry, there's the actual, it's up on the app. But yeah, so far I'm really, really enjoying it. And what I love about the app itself is that, you know, you can save audiobooks or ebooks or whatever into your favorites, like onto a wish list. So then what happens when I'm done this one, if I'm looking for something next to listen to, I can go into that wish list and just look at what's available and pick another audiobook. So it's fantastic, and I'm really, really happy that I did this. Plus the fact that I rejoined the library, so I can go into the library anytime and, you know, look for maybe graphic novels and stuff like that. Now, I could read ebooks on this as well. I mean, that is part of the Overdrive app itself. Unfortunately, on my Kindle, I can't download apps, so I cannot put it on my Kindle, and I prefer to read on my Kindle. Plus the fact, like I said to my husband, I really don't have a need to borrow any books from the library because I have like a backlog of 500 ebooks to read on my Kindle. So I'm pretty good for what to read. But my only complaint is, and this surprised me because I'm really happy that I got a membership with the Toronto Public Library because it's such a huge library system. I think, I'm not kidding, there's something like 160 branches in the city. It's huge. But they don't have any of the Outlander books on audio. Not one. I was shocked. So what I might do is give it 2 or 3 months, and, you know, typically you get an email from Audible saying, oh, we've missed you. Why don't you rejoin? You know, get an audiobook, you know, for half the price or something. And if that's the case, I'll re-sign up, grab the next Outlander, and then cancel again. I know, that sounds horrible, doesn't it? But they're so expensive. They're like $50 for the audiobook for Outlander. I can't afford that. But I'm 2 books into the series on audio, and I want to continue the series on audio, so that's my plan. But anyway, I mean, and those are really long, too. Those are like 30 or 40 hours. This audiobook is, I think, like a little over 10 hours, and I'm already almost 4 hours into it, and I've just been listening to it this week on my way to work, so that's great. So get it to the gym, like when I'm at the gym, and I do speed it up just a little bit. I could probably finish it like a 10-hour audiobook in a week and a half, so that'll be great. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with that. And thank you for listening to my little rambly story. So that is what I am reading and listening to this weekend. And what am I knitting this weekend? Sorry guys, I didn't show you guys any tea this morning. I don't actually have any. I grabbed a coffee this morning because it was one of those kinds of mornings. You know what I mean? So what I am currently going to be knitting this weekend, and I'll be working on these all weekend. If you'll just give me a second, I can bring up the pattern and show you because, oh my gosh, guys, it is just the most adorable thing. So I'm working on socks. I know, not terribly interesting. That's my little needle keeper, but the socks, I just started them, are in here. These are, this is just the toe that's been done. Isn't that pretty? I have a sweater. I knit an entire sweater out of this yarn for me. So I had 2 skeins of it left, like 2 balls left. So I decided to use a ball of it for these socks because, let me show you guys the socks. Sorry, I know. You're like, la 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 la. Episode 86, is this? Yes. Yay, I do have a picture of it on my phone. So I was gifted this pattern for my birthday from one of my knitting friends. And these are called, let me get them real close. Come on, focus. My face out of there, maybe. Can you see what's on them? They're peeps. You know, marshmallow peeps. So there's the little pink bunny and then the little yellow chick. So these are my very first colorwork socks that I've ever done, and I'm super excited. I have small skeins of a pink and a yellow, and the yellow was actually gifted to me by a friend, and it's actually called Peeps Yellow. So this will be very exciting. So I will be working on these this weekend. I plan on getting, I'm hoping to at least the color work by Sunday, so we shall see. But yeah, I'm really excited. And they're living in a little Easter bag, if you guys can see. Because Easter's in like a month, and I want these done to wear on Easter Sunday. So that's my goal, my plan. So yeah, so that is that, and that's pretty much what I'm doing all weekend. I really don't have any other plans. I'm going to try and go to the gym on Sunday morning after I take Garrett to work. And I'm going to get my hair colored because it desperately, desperately needs to be colored. And then that's about it. So next week, I want to talk to you guys about what videos I have coming up for next week, like in the next week, and I'll talk about those on my Friday reads. So I hope that's okay with everybody. So next week, the 2 videos that I plan on filming are going to be another book haul because I have a problem. And if you guys are watching this today, and you're interested in buying any Harlequin books, like, you know, any Harlequin books at all, I got the email this morning from harlequin.com on ebooks and print books. They're offering 17% off site-wide for St. Patrick's Day. Plus, on top of that, I don't know whether they're still doing their buy 3, get 1 free. And I have in the past been able to double up on coupons on their website. So if you're watching this today, please go and check that out if you're interested in picking up any books. If you can do a buy 3, get 1 free plus 17% off, that's a fantastic deal. Again, I don't know if you can use the coupons together. Please don't quote me. Don't come back and say, well, Sarah, you told us you could. I don't know. I haven't tried yet. But I'm going to give it a shot and see if it actually works. So anyway, check that out. So again, I will be doing a book haul this week coming up. And I will also be doing my very first author spotlight video, which I'm very excited about. I will be doing Kristen Higgins. So stay tuned for that. I think that's coming up on Wednesday. So on either Monday or Wednesday, those are the days I film my videos. There'll be one of those videos going up. So yeah, so definitely check that out. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope you have a great St. Patrick's Day. If you're Irish, if you're not Irish, enjoy some green beer in moderation. I will not be having any green beer. Not because I love beer. Believe me, I love beer. I will pick beer over wine or anything like that any day of the week. But unfortunately, I can't drink that much because of the medication I'm on. But I will be enjoying some Lucky Charms today. And busting out my pretty green lipstick, which I've actually kind of grown accustomed to. It looks kind of gray in this lighting, but it really is a very pretty green. Anyway, guys, I've rambled enough. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments below what books you are reading this weekend, or if you're doing anything fun. And until my next video, guys, take care and happy reading. Bye.